Over the past couple of weeks, I have learned a fundamental truth about Minecraft faction servers. Basically, there are two ways to get geared on any faction server. There's the vanilla way, where you just go, like regular Minecraft, go down into the mines, mine your iron, mine your diamonds, all that stuff. You know, like a loser. Or two, you find some crop that sells really well at the shop. You know, every single faction server has some sort of shop, some sort of economy set up. You find a crop that sells really well, and you farm the ever-loving heck out of that crop. And that way, you don't even need to go down into the mines. You don't need to mine diamond. You don't need to do any of that. You can just sit there, AFK, farming whatever crop you've chosen for hours on end, and suddenly you're the most stacked person on the server. It's genius. It's beautiful. I have to go inside now because the sun is setting. Inside, you may ask, but last time I checked on the first episode of SMP'Merica, which you should check out, you didn't have a house yet. What gives? Well, aside from learning the best way to crush all of my enemies and get super stacked, I also built a lovely little house. Look at this. It's my house. It's my shack. So I did a bit of asking around, and I found out that if you want to get ahead on this server, you need to farm bamboo. See, the reason why bamboo is so good is that it sells at a pretty decent rate, and it grows so fast at such an exorbitant rate. So of course I bought myself a piece of bamboo, and before I knew it, I had a little farm going. It wasn't much, you know, it was just farmed by hand, it was just a little patch of bamboo. But already, even though it wasn't efficient at all, it was still making me a ton of money. What is that, 8-ish stacks, maybe even closer to 10 stacks of bamboo? So yeah, as you see, that was pretty much almost a $5,000 worth of bamboo. That is insane. And I could have just settled for that, honestly. You know, I had everything I could ever want. I had a nice little cozy shack. I had a nice little bamboo farm. A nice source of food with my cow farm, even though that was incredibly loud. But I figured, no. If I want to be the best faction on this server, I'm gonna have to have the most money on this server. And that means that I can't just settle for a little patch of bamboo, okay? If I want to be the best, I'm gonna need to have a bamboo forest. Nay, a bamboo empire. And so I went on my own creative single-player world to create an automatic bamboo farm. And let me tell you, on single-player, that thing worked like a charm. So if a bamboo were to grow to the height where it would be detected by the observers, which is 11 blocks, bop, it sends a signal down from the observer over to here, and this flying machine comes out, breaks that bamboo. This little guy here waves it back. It goes back and returns back to its original position back here. But the one slight issue with this problem was that the farm required a lot of slime, and I had not seen a slime on this server yet. But I figured that's fine, that's okay, because obviously I haven't seen a slime. I'm up in the mountains, there aren't going to be any slime up here. I need to go to a place where slime are going to spawn. So I figured if I want to find slime, I'm going to need to go to a place that's wet, marshy, somewhere that's a swampland, because they spawn in swamps. And I thought, okay, where in America would it be just a swampy, just perfect place for slimes to spawn? Obviously, Louisiana. So I warped on over to the Florida Keys, which is one of the preset warps we have on this server, and I had a boat with me, so I set sail onto the Louisiana Bayou. And with the help of my newly acquired dolphin army, I was able to get there in no time at all. When I got there, I confirmed that it was indeed a swamp biome, which means slimes would indeed spawn there. And so I set out on an epic quest to hunt down every single slime I could find. I faced all types of harshness in that Louisiana bayou. In those swamplands, life was rough. Life was hard. I got mud everywhere, mud in my eyes, mud on my crust, mud on my pepperoni. But after 3 arduous nights, I found a grand total of 1 slime mob. So it turns out the server has custom-made foliage, which basically means the trees are not like the normal Minecraft trees. They're different. And I found out that the swamp biomes are very, very dense, right? There's a lot of trees everywhere. And according to Wikipedia, slimes require 2 vertical transparent blocks, such as air, sand, and torches, blah, 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 to spawn. And there weren't a lot of that in this biome. So basically, there wasn't a lot of room for slimes to spawn, and slimes weren't spawning. Slimes just weren't spawning. So that kind of stunk, but not all hope was lost, because even though all of the most efficient bamboo farms required a lot of slime, there were some that didn't. And even though these farms were less efficient, let's be honest, they got the job done. They got the job done. I would need a lot of resources to make them, but I could get those resources, that's fine. So I set out to get all the materials I would need to make my brand new epic automatic bamboo farm. Do 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 da 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 da. Alright guys, so the bamboo farm is done. This took a while to build. A lot of care went into this. So I am very excited to show you it. Ta-da! This stone wall is going to give me so much bamboo. I swear, this is genius. But just as I was about to explain all the intricacies of my stone wall facade, I received an unexpected visitor. Hello. Hello. Mr. Party Master was just stopping by for a visit, and that was nice, it was fun. We got to have a slumber party in my attic. He also stopped by to check out my brand new bamboo farm. And I will never forget what he said when he saw it. So you're telling me that I wasted all of that time going around trying to find slime mobs to kill, going around the entire map trying to find resources for this other, less efficient bamboo farm, which, by the way, was not worth it. There were so many resources that went into it. You're telling me that I did all of that for nothing. If I just waited one more day, just one more day, I would have been able to buy all the resources that I needed so easily. So easily. It would have been so easy. You're telling me that I did all this for nothing? No, I'm not. I can't. I'm not doing this. This is not fair. None of this is right. No, we are leaving. Goodbye. Nuh-uh. No. Sorry, guys. I let my emotions get the best of me. It won't happen again. Won't happen again. But obviously, I was pretty despondent upon learning that I had built an inefficient bamboo farm for no reason at all. But that wasn't going to deter me. I was going to get this bamboo farm done no matter what. And, I guess you know what that means, right? Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba. 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 Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Jeez Louise. And just like that, it was done. And unlike the old wall facade bamboo farm, this thing was actually efficient. In only an hour of AFKing, I had already more than paid back my return on investment. Let's see, we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. 14 chests of this. Oh my goodness, guys. We're rich. Okay, so between this farm and our less efficient bamboo farm that we got downstairs, we just gained $138,000 in the span of an hour from doing nothing, just standing here. I wasn't even here. I was off eating food. I just gained over 100 grand from eating food. And after a couple more AFK sessions, hey, so you know how I've been rocking full iron this whole episode and all of last episode? Well, I figured that needs to change, so, I went ahead and changed it. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, how did he get netherite armor and netherite tools so fast? Did he just spend all of his days in the nether mining ancient debris? Pah! Ancient debris. You think I need ancient debris to get netherite armor? What do you think I am, a peasant? Nah, see, all I did was go to the shop, where they sell netherite ingots for $100,000. Now before, that would have been a pretty steep price, but with my bamboo farm, that was nothing. I could get that in like less than an hour. So, I did. So let's just put all of this on real quickly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at me now. I look actually not that good. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but just the whole black look on a pizza skin just makes it look like I'm a burnt pizza. Like some intern just threw a pizza into the fire because he's clumsy and now I'm burnt. I don't know, maybe I need to enchant it. Then it'll get that nice purpley glow that everyone loves. But I'm not going to do that in this episode because I've already spent way too much time making this episode. It's been a lot of work making this, but I've had a lot of fun doing it. So, if you liked watching it, make sure to leave a like and do all the other things that YouTubers tell you to do. And until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye-bye.